Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be starting a little series here about the Remington 22250. So this is an awesome little round. It's one of my favorites, especially for things like coyotes and other small game animals. But let's get into it. For this series, we're going to be using these three powders here. We have IMR 3031, 8208, and Varget. The bullet of choice is going to be this 40 grain Hornady VMAX bullet, and ideally we want to find something super accurate, right around MOA, if not sub MOA, going over 4,000 feet per second. We're going to do this with one of these three powders with a CCI 200 primer, and also we're going to be using Nosler brass. Now this is brass that's been reloaded from factory ammo. So it's been shot once, it's been resized, it's had all the things done to it. But let's take a look and see kind of what we're expecting from each of these powders. Each of these powders is well within the burn rate, as we saw, and they're well within the case fill that we would like to see as well. And let's just take a look at each of these powders. So we have 3031, it looks like any other IMR stick powder. Same thing with the Varget. It looks almost like a shorter cut, 4350, kind of something similar there. But then we get into this 8208 XBR. It's really fine, short sticks, but there's the three powders for the series. Hopefully we get some good groups, at least out of one of them, if not good groups from each of them. Well, last time we had the 22250 on the channel, we were talking about how it was the king of speed, how the 22250 is one of the fastest cartridges available in factory ammo. So this time we want to achieve 4,000 feet per second instead of that 3,900 whatever feet per second that we got last time. So, as we saw last time, we didn't quite reach that 4,000 feet per second. So, going to a lighter bullet, I think we should be able to achieve at least 4,000 feet per second. Looking at the low data and stuff that we're using, we should be able to achieve at least 4,200 feet per second. Maybe 4,250 feet per second, just depending on how everything works out. Now, to talk about this bullet. The bullet is not going to be the best bullet ballistically that we're going to see. It's super short, super low BC, so the wind is going to affect it a ton. So if it's a windy day, accuracy might start to suffer. On those longer shots, accuracy will suffer. But I still think we should be able to get right around MOA, if not better. So for each of these three powders in this series, we are going to be using, like we said, the 40 grain VMAX bullet. Now, the thing about the 40 grain bullet is that it's not going to eat into that case really at all. It's a super short bullet, and it's super light. So hopefully we get good velocities with everything. The only, I guess, downside is you can't load these bullets long just because they are so short. You're not going to have a lot of bearing surface into the neck of the case. With these, we had to load them to 2.36 inches. So it's still well within SAMI of the 22250. It'll fit in the magazines well, it'll chamber well. So I've got high hopes for these. We'll see kind of how it goes, and hopefully we can get some good groups when we get out to the range. For the series, we will also take a look at the differences between factory loaded ammunition and hand loaded ammunition. We can establish kind of how well the guns are going to shoot with that factory ammunition, as well as our typical hand loads that we normally shoot out of the 22250. And then from there, we'll move on to this testing of the 40 grain bullets, just to see, hopefully, if we can achieve 4,000 feet per second or better with some level of accuracy, hopefully around MOA. But stay tuned. I should be going to the range here either in the next day or so, but keep an eye out for that next video, and thanks for watching.